Well, I don't know why they make me smile. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. So okay, there it is. I see the timers up here. I'm not expecting much. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. Shh. Let's see. I want to see what happens. Sorry, I'm insane. All right, so there's a delay there, so I need to shut that off, otherwise it's gonna drive me crazy. So my friend from high school texted me today and said, "How's your dad doing?" I don't know. I haven't talked to him since I was up there a year or two ago. So I called him up, got no answer. No one responded. I guess I should text my nephew. Let's see. Hope you don't mind. It's gonna be beeping a minute. Let's see. Do. What's his name again? Oh yeah, it's in it. All right, let me just say, hey, what's up? Just said, hey, what's up? That's it. I don't know. For all I know, he could be in the hospital, dying. I don't know. I asked, what you call it? I asked Sally Mae to give me $30,000. She won't, but I had to ask. All right, so I wrote some things down. Let me see how many words I got. Not a lot. I don't know how people write 2,000 words a day. I only wrote 635. So this is 635 words from me, Gravy314. Do. Okay. All right. So I was wondering, because I was watching a lot about movie stuff, how come they determine the sales of movies in dollars and not in tickets? Because, I mean, if a movie is a nickel or a movie is $8, of course, the $8 movie is going to be making more money because it costs more. But they try to put some formula to compensate, but it never works. You always know there's something wrong with it. You can't just take a dollar today and say it's X amount 10 years ago. It's impossible. It's all make believe. No. All right. And then, and then I was explaining that when I go out, I go a little crazy. I go paranoid, and I'm paranoid that I'm going to be put back in jail. So I can't just like get up and just go out to do something. So I can't wear flip flops. I have to put on socks. I have to put on sneakers because in jail you don't want to be on in flip flops. You want to be in sneakers and socks. Um, Mainly because when you get into when you get past booking, so you go from holding to booking to jail. When you get out of booking into jail, you want to have you're going to be given what you call the flip flops, but to do any work detail, you need sneakers and socks. Oh, and also make sure that my money is hidden because if you have any money, the cops will take the money and put it into the system, and it's hella nightmare to get it out because they give you a card and you have to go find a place that'll take the card and give you the money back. And I always lose like $3 every time they do that. Um, but when I go shopping, I'll look at people and I'll say she's wearing flip flops, she's wearing sandals. That would not do good in jail. She is not dressed for jail. And then I was saying I really want to drink. I just want to sit and get drunk. I want to travel into the future, not worry about the seconds that go by, ticking by. But when you drink, you just kind of just float through things. And I know it makes me violently sick afterwards, but I'm just waiting right now. I'm waiting for everything. I'm waiting for the 16th so I can start rehab. I'm waiting for school to start so I can start school. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, and it sucks to wait. Just seeing. Still zero viewers. Oh, was there one viewer when I was on there? Dang it. Let me see. I just want to see it turned into one. Sorry. I need to mute it. No, it doesn't say anything. But it's okay there. Now it says it. All right, sorry about that. All right. And then I was thinking today, sometimes I feel like there's a disease inside me, and that if I get close to anyone, it'll like seep out of me and go into them. It'll just ooze out of my pores and my eyes. Um, as I said, people want to talk to me, people want to be near me, but then they will be near the disease. It will ooze out of me, and they won't be able to see it, but I see it. I see it in me, and I also see it in others. It is the demons inside of me that stop me from being happy. It is the demons that keep me down. And then later on, I filled up 2 more planting pots full of soil, and I was going to trim the bushes out front, but there was a truck over here, some strange truck with a trailer, just in front of the neighbor's yard, and it freaked me out. I didn't know what they were doing, so I ran in the back with my dog, and we just hung out. And I just got some soil ready for my planting pots. These ones I want to try. I know it's not going to work, but I want to try doing apples and oranges. I don't know. I'm just crazy. Okay. So I have those seeds. I'm going to try them. Either way, I'm going to get rid of them, the seeds, that is. And so I was getting all the soil together, and I realized there was like another. It happened again. The compost, the top layer is fine, but then there's this thick layer of just dense like grass, matted, and I'm so mad. So I took a hand rake, and this is all written here, by the way. It's not that. Oh yeah, it is. And I said I really need to get a fence because you can just walk into my backyard because I don't have a fence. So I get soil, and I realize at the bottom is the compost is all compacted down. It hasn't composted. So I spent some minutes trying to pull it all apart with the hand rake. I really should have worn gloves, but I didn't, and I cut my pinky right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. It'll heal, or it won't. Anyways, it was filled with worms, which was I thought was good. There was like worms in there. I'm like, okay, cool. I just need to like aerate it, and then um, so I was thinking I could like take. Well, I was also wondering because sometimes in the morning I'll see worms in the street. So I was wondering if I could take a cup and just capture the worms and then put them in my compost, so there'd be more worms in there. Because more worms, the more composting, the more happy they'll be, right? But I think now those 2 composts that haven't composted, I can put them together and have one empty bin that I can use for mowing, which I have to do soon because my neighbor mowed his yard, so I need to mow mine now because I don't like mowing it before him. I think it makes him look bad. So he mowed his today, so I can mow mine. His mower sucks too. It goes and I'm like, dude, why don't you just get a new one or get it fixed at least? He's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. No, it doesn't sound fine. And then finally, oh, is that it? I think that's it. No, no, it's not. Okay, this one's called Schnell, Max Schnell. Okay, I used to work with a German baker. I worked underneath him, and he taught me like everything that we could about baking. I worked at Harris Teeter, so it wasn't like really baking. You didn't like take ingredients. You didn't take flour, yeast, water, and make bread. You just got frozen bread and you thawed it out, you proofed it, or you took par bakes and you just baked the rest. And he would teach me. He taught me how to do inventory, how to decide what you were going to bake the next day. And he was a great guy. But one time I pissed him off, and I didn't piss him off as bad as another worker did. Another worker called him Hitler, which is really bad because he was actually Jewish. But um, yeah, I would never do that. But I really pissed him off. But I pissed him off in a way that he was able to forgive me afterwards. But so what he would do is he would come into work early. I think like at 6 o'clock, and we came in at like 8. Maybe he came in at 5 and we came in at 7. I don't know. It's been years. But packaging it, we'd have to let it cool, package it, price it, and then put it out on on the display for the floor. All during that, customers would come up to us and say, "Hey, we want this sliced, or we want this from this case, or this from this." So we'd have to take cake orders and things like that. We were always busy, but he would bake everything. Then um, he would prepare for the next day, and he would bake odds and ends if he forgot stuff. And then finally, he would eventually, what would he do? Um, oh, he would then clean up for everything. Now, on a side note, bosses hated him, or at least bad bosses hated him, because a bad boss doesn't care about tomorrow. They only care about today. So they were mad that he wouldn't help package things or help customers, but that wasn't his thing. He just cared about baking. So he would bake for today, prepare for tomorrow, clean up, and then go home. But they wanted him to bake for today, package everything, clean up, and then if he can, worry about tomorrow. So, but that's a bad boss. You have to worry about tomorrow, because if you don't worry about tomorrow, you're going to screw up. So if you're having a bad day today and you don't prepare for tomorrow to make it better, you're going to do the same thing tomorrow and the same thing the next day. But that's, unfortunately, if you're a boss at Harris Teeter, chances are you're not a good boss. I'm sorry. Harris Teeter is not a place that encourages good bosses. They encourage bad bosses. Because I mean, they will cut you down. It's not good. I mean, I've seen like good people get like pushed out of there, and then people who had no ability to be a boss, all of a sudden they're my boss, and I'm like, just let me do it. Just let me handle everything, please. I'm going way off script. But what he would love to do is watch us be swamped with work, and I knew that he was watching us just giggling to himself. He just loved it, and but one day I was on a roll. I was like on to do. I was packaging stuff, helping customers, doing everything, and all the racks were empty. They were all good, and he couldn't bring them up fast enough. But he was behind, and I just yelled at him, "Chanel, Chanel, Max Chanel, Max Chanel." I was told he was so pissed off at me. I mean, he forgave me because we were friends, but man, he was so pissed off. I miss him. Finally, I was trying to come up with, it was an idea I had. I don't know if it came to be, but here's the paragraph I wrote: that every white person makes a racial mistake. Everyone. I was told that people quickly realize that I come from a good place, and I don't mean to be hurtful. I don't mean to be um, to say bad things, and that even I was told I can say certain things that you're not supposed to say. To which I say, I would never use those words, because if someone overhears it or the wrong person hears it, all of a sudden I just said a bad thing and I just hurt someone. And I don't want to do that. But everyone's going to make a racial mistake. It doesn't matter. And we just need to deal with that we're not perfect. We screw up. We F up a lot. Nothing we can do about it. So looking at me. Sorry. It's so crazy. Oh, I got rid of that. It sometimes YouTube, if I go to a link, it'll jump me to a new page, and sometimes it'll use that page I'm on. So I just lost the Philip DeFranco show. He was good, boring anyway. But that's it for me. This is way too long. Here is the, oh, I just lost it. Here is the updated. Now I don't have to worry about uploading this. This should already be uploaded. But see, this is Lucky Bear. Is that his name? These are bears, right? Lucky Care Bear? I don't know. Oh, and if you see this, I'm paranoid about this thing right here. I'm afraid that it's not in the right spot, because I didn't do this. My ex did. I like doing it this way, but she liked doing it this way. I don't know. I like this way better. It just makes more sense to me. I don't know why. We're all different. So peace and love. I'm gonna try this tomorrow again. Maybe I can just start doing, what you call it, like a 7 a.m. and a 7 p.m. What are they called? Just a podcast almost. YouTube live cast. We'll see what happens. I hope y'all liked it. Hope y'all have fun. Peace and love. Hope you get what you want. Hope you get what you need to get done. I need to go outside and water some more stuff. And they're still talking about that damn Met thing. It is Wednesday, and they're still talking about that Met thing. I don't think that Met thing is still going on. Well, they say that that guy was drunk. We're all drunk. Like my drunk shirt. I don't know how many days it's been. Okay, I don't know. I don't care. I just know I haven't smoked anything. I'm working on 3 weeks. This weekend will be 3 weeks, so I'll be getting a job soon, hopefully. But I'm rambling. I'm rambling. I'm rambling. I don't think my dad's gonna call me though. So peace and love. Deuce to the face. Peace. We are out of here, and I think I gotta use this to end the stream. Bye. Yeah.